Come closer. Yeah, a little bit closer. Behind this door is a finished room, like no joke. I thought this day would never come. We've made it to a fully, completely finished room. Decorated? No. Which is why I won't show you this room in this video, but I will tell you about all the other exciting things that we have been up to and some of the less than glamorous things that have occurred. Welcome back to another What's Been Going On at the Crunchy House, or the House of the Crunch as we have been calling it as well. We have done a lot and nothing all at the same time. Last time I was telling you about the 90% rule, and yep, we are still there. The beam still needs to be done, but we did check all the boxes and get everything functional enough and safe enough that we have moved into the home, construction or no construction, because there's still scaffolding in the main living room that I can see as I'm still standing here talking to you. But we did move, and that's very exciting. And I've spent a lot of time the last handful of weeks just trying to figure out where things should go. Moving is hard. Moving is even harder when you don't have a finished space to put things. I don't have a closet in my master bedroom bathroom. I really don't even have a bathroom. I do have a functioning sink and a functioning toilet, but no flooring, no shower. We have one fully operational bathroom. Again, it's even at 90%. It's not completely done. And I think I'm gonna change a couple things, but I will share that bathroom when it's fully done, as well as, you know, when I decorate this room behind me. Moving was very exciting. Having a room done is very exciting, but we've had some other less than thrilling, exciting things happening. We got the soffits done. Hooray! The soffits are done. No more birds, no more whatever crawling up in there. Soffits are done, but not without a little drama. When we took the gutters off the south side of the home in order to do the gutters, then Mother Nature decided, hey, it's spring, let's have torrential downpours for days. And with the gutters being gone, the leaning retaining wall on the south side of the home that partially blocked the ability to fully open the door underneath the garage, well, it collapsed. Kaboom. My son said it sounded like a car ran into the side of the house, which it was a whole bunch of bricks collapsing, so it's not surprising that that's what it sounded like. While fixing the retaining wall was on the to-do list, it wasn't all that high on the to-do list, and it just shot up a little bit. We did clean it all out so we can at least open and shut that door, because we have other exciting things happening. Gutters, they got put back up. It's beautiful. I don't mind the rain anymore. Let it rain, let it pour, except for we also discovered that that door in the dining room, you know, the one that we haven't replaced yet because there's rot and you got to pull the deck off. Yeah, it also causes leaks behind it that drip down on the window underneath in one of the bedrooms. So my daughter, one rainy night, kept rotating towels and cups to catch all the water drips. It was terrible. Because the retaining wall collapsed, we also had water come inside of the underneath storage hangout space. So we have constantly been dealing with water underneath there and cleaning that up, and rain, go away, come again another day, except for not quite yet, because one of the super exciting things that we did was we bought a skid loader. If you have ever lived in the country on this type of land, you need to move things all the time, lots of stuff. We found and bought a skid loader. First order of events was to create a swale in front of the home. Chris's idea, not mine. I didn't even know that it was a technical term. I just thought it was a dip in people's yards. So we've created a swale to help push the water away from the home and make sure that that north wall stays nice and dry. With that, then, of course, we discovered that the dirt was hard dirt, or more likely clay, and we had to bust it up a little bit with that skid loader and then drag it smooth. And then we put down grass seed, so let it rain, let it pour, grow the grass. I appreciate Mother Nature watering my grass now that I have gutters to keep the majority of the water out of my home. As I mentioned, in order to move, we have pretty much finished the one upstairs bathroom. Yes, there are a couple things that still need to be tweaked, including, the drawers in the vanity. They don't quite fit the way we need them to. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more paint, and we have some minor caulking that needs to be done to finish out the floor. But even bigger news than that, we started working on the basement bathroom as well. We knew that we needed to bust out the concrete a little bit around where the drain for the shower was, because when we started to go to set the shower pan that I bought months and months ago, we discovered there was something janky underneath there, and they didn't actually have the drain centered where we thought the drain was. So in order to make the shower pan that I bought to fit where we thought the drain was coming up, we needed to bust out the concrete and actually move it over to get it done right. I mean, we're kind of in this to win this, so right now is the time to fix it and fix it correctly. Well, as with all things in this house, while we're down there busting that up, we're thinking, oh, this is a little bit more than we expected. And that toilet, that toilet's not properly spaced from the wall. So we ended up opening the entire floor. Now, sadly, if I'd known we were gonna bust up the floor, I would have rearranged the layout in that bathroom to be a little bit more functional, but I didn't know. The vanity has already been ordered. As a matter of fact, it's sitting waiting to be installed once we get the floor done and the tile down. But I'm super excited about that bathroom. We are gonna go full in 1970s flair in there, and I think we're gonna do some wild and funky orange tile. So some of you are probably gonna be like, don't do it, but I think I'm going to anyway. Just close your eyes, pretend you didn't hear that. Or don't watch that video when I share the final reveal on that bathroom. And yeah, that's like a pretty small update. So we've done a lot, then we've done nothing, but we moved in, and that's exciting. And we continue to make progress regardless of the fact that while the room behind me is done, the trim on the outside is not done. We are also prepping for my oldest to graduate from high school, and so it's gonna be a hot minute again before I come up with the next status update. I interrupt this irregularly scheduled update because it took me so long to post-produce the last one that we've already had the graduation party. But I want to update you on a couple other exciting things. We got the dock in time for the graduation party, which was super duper fun. But turns out installing a dock is maybe a little bit more than we anticipated, and it was not without its sketchy moments. We lost no tools in the lake though, so we'll call that a win. Turns out that the lake, shoot, we don't have a lake, it's a pond. Turns out that the pond is maybe a little bit deeper than we thought though, because the very end of the dock, it's a little bit sketched still because the poles are just a little bit too short. It is what it is, and we love having the dock to get in and out of the boats and all of the other good stuff so much easier. I also painted the room behind me. I love the color. I originally was going to just do one accent wall on the very back, and then I enjoyed the color so much, I just did the whole thing. And because it took me so long to produce the last video, we got the tile floor in the downstairs bathroom done. I love it. It's beautiful. I am still on track for thinking about orange tile, but I'm maybe gonna tone it down a little bit more than I thought I would. We did get the vanity into that bathroom as well, and the actually going to be the final toilet is installed and functional. We cannot wait to have a second half bath. The shower, it's gonna take a little bit more because I have to pick the tile first. But when they did the vanity, they also came back and finished the coffee cabinet in the kitchen, which I'm loving. And they finally got the handles onto the vanity upstairs, and I think it just looks fantastic. Which, duh, why wouldn't I think it looks fantastic since I picked it out, right? Up next is probably trim and a whole host of other things. We still have a long way to go, but it is fun to see the progress and to be able to enjoy the house by having a big shebang out here for my oldest to graduate. As always, thanks for hanging out and coming along on the journey. Any questions, comments, words of encouragement are always welcome.